I decided first off I wanted to do a little bit of a just chatting session because I wanted to discuss well, firstly, it's something important that's going on. I wanted to talk about the don't hug cacti whole thing that's going down on Twitter. So, essentially, there's a lot of stuff going on with this, so I wanted to make a proper stream to address it. Let me see if I can full screen this. Oh, I was trying to full screen OBS. No. Okay, so first off, essentially, someone named Utens, I hope I pronounced that right, published this whole document. They're actually a staff member at Free Fiesta as well. So they published this whole document as far as, so I can go to it. So this whole document that posts a lot of victims concerning don't hug cacti. So you see right here, this following is a collection of testimonies from concerned fandom members regarding Blonde Foxy / Lucky Coyote. Lucky Coyote has been with Don't Hug Cacti for a good while, and it describes her pattern of grooming and abuse. It says, we ask that you please read it. It's got a lot of it's got a content warning. I can kind of show you what the document looks like. I just can't show you the full details of it because it's got a lot of concerning stuff on it. So let's see. So the link looks like this. So forewarning: this document contains a brief text. I'm not going to sit here and go through all this, but just know there's a lot of testimonies on here. Someone's even put their name in here. Most of them are anonymous, just because there's stuff going up. So it's not a legal but moral obligation of ours to collectively present the experiences with Lucky Coyote or Blonde Foxy in this document. So there's a very, very long list of testimony stuff going on here. So it's very concerning. It's abhorrent. Like, this should not be a thing. It's ridiculous. Let's see. So let me close this. So in response to all this happening, Kutins, like, this was back in September 25th when this was posted. You can see all the retweets, quote tweets, all that stuff. Now, come to today, Kutins actually sent a cease and desist from Don't Hug Cacti over that same tweet. It's right here. I stand with the victims and have done nothing wrong. I need to hire an attorney to defend myself. I cannot afford this on my own. So basically, Don't Hug Cacti's response is the cease and desist. And Kutins has basically been trying to get legal help. But what's awesome is the goal's actually pretty much it's actually been reached, which is awesome. You even donate a little bit to it as well. But yeah, this is some crazy stuff. But even better, so let me pull up Don't Hug Cacti's statement. So they decided to post a whole tweet, which is like a paragraph and 2 sentences. It's ridiculously short and just ridiculous. So let me see if I can pull this up. And they even better, they even made it so you can't even reply to it because obviously people would be posting stuff, posting about how it's crazy. But you can see it's got 51 retweets. It's got 1,330 quote tweets. So people have definitely ratioed the hell out of this because it's obviously ridiculous. But the actual statement says, our company has recently become the subject of online attacks after a few individuals had a personal dispute with one of our affiliates. Ridiculous. These extreme false allegations became more I guess that should be became, I don't know, become more flagrant and embellished each time they're repeated on social media and have escalated to harassment against our team members. We will not tolerate attacks against our employees, affiliates, or customers, and will be seeking legal recourse. We are exploring all of our legal avenues to address these attacks. So basically, someone finally got fed up with their shit and probably went a little too far, but the fact that they didn't address this in the first place and kind of have decided, oh, hey, we're going to play the victim here, like, this is not how you handle this. This is so, like, the fact that they even hid the replies is poor. Like, you can tell there's shit going on here. So this is absolutely ridiculous. So in response, and this has actually been going on for a while, so I mean, obviously that whole document was posted back in September, asking for people to not post the Don't Hug Cacti tags. Not mentioning them because I've got, say, specific hashtags that people will post with hashtag Fursuit Friday. But it's ridiculous. Like, there should not be this level of insanity going on in fandom. So, yeah. I just thought it was good to explain what's going on with Don't Hug Cacti, especially for people that don't have any idea as far as what's going on. So, it's it's ridiculous how people are handling this. So some people are just ignoring it, and just don't care. Some people are like don't believe anything, even though there's a whole document describing people's experiences. It's a mess. It's a total mess. Honestly, though, like Don't Hug Cacti, this was not the move they should have played. It's a very bad move. Like it just makes them look guilty in the first place. Stupid. But yeah, I would suggest checking out Q10's. Good person, highly recommend. I'm also glad they managed to get their legal fees paid for, so that's good. Well, actually, no, even better. So there's actually a further thing here. Just to say here, for those who haven't read the GFM, this is for retainment fee for the lawyer have been put in contact with. It operates similar to a security deposit. Whatever ends up not being used will be refunded to me, and I'll be donating 100% to the Joyful Heart Foundation. If I do end up having to take this to court, it will cost more. Lawyers and lawsuits cost a lot of money. And seeing as how this is starting to go probably a little bit big, I mean, it's already reached 10,000 already. Yeah. I would not be surprised if they just take Q10s to court just because, I mean, it's furry drama. This stuff always tends to escalate out of control, so. But it's definitely something to pay attention to if it pops up. Like, the fact that Don't Hug Cacti is basically trying to silence this it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, it's messed up. Anyway, we can go ahead and switch over back to Zelda, so give me just a second. I'm going to switch over that, so. But yeah, I just wanted to make everybody aware of this, because this is... It's horrible. Like, I would say, like, if you're a Don't Hug Cacti suitor, like, okay, it's fine, you got a fursuit and all that, but don't tag Don't Hug Cacti, don't add the tags, like, have some respect for people that have been abused by this, so, yeah. It's a mess.